All right, sorry about that. I did have a last minute things I need to do for my boss. So that has been taken care of. So let's do our business. And let's see whether your labs is ready. Like I said this morning, this lab has a lot to do, and let's see how much we can get it done. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready to rock and roll? All right, so once again, you're here. Please turn on your camera so we can see you, so we know you are here. Okay. Joe, are you there? Jeff Tay, are you there? All right. Okay, let's take a look at this. So monitoring infrastructure. So the ability to monitor infrastructure is very important, is critical. And sometimes you're looking at so many of the monitor on the wall, and you may work at a third shift, and they're gonna be bored to death. Okay, it's possible. Okay. All right, so let's see what we need to do. So we start the lab, and we have to install the CloudWatch agent. Remember this morning I was talking about this? Okay, so the CloudWatch can natively and see the information that come from the hypervisor.
So I think we just lost Mr. James. Hopefully he'll be back on in just a moment. Give me 1 second to find out, see if I can find out what's going on. He's back.
Can you hear me? I just got a power failure here.
Yeah, we lost you for a second, but we got you back now.
Oh, talking about Murphy's Law. Look at Mitch. I know. I gotta bring this back. Okay. Oh my God. My air condition got shut down, everything. Hold on 1 second. All right. And I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, so remember this morning we were talking about that we need to install the CloudWatch agents into the instance. So then we can see how the instance in terms of the performance with the operating system, and also about like especially the memory usage. Okay. All right, so we have to do that.
Share your screen, Mr. James.
I'm sorry? Oh, share the screen? Is that right? Okay, so the system level metric from the EC2 instance, such as the CPU allocation, free disk space, memory utilization, these can be tracked with your CloudWatch agent, and especially the memory utilizations. Without the CloudWatch agent, you won't be able to see how does the instance, the EC2 using the memories. System level metric from the on-premises server. This, if you want to be able to monitoring the performance of the server on premises, these are not the AWS EC2s. So you also have to install the agent, system and the application log. Okay, this is operating system and the applications you're running in the EC2. And once again, natively, the CloudWatch won't be able to see this. You need an agent to do this. And if you want to create any kind of a custom matrix, you're going to do this, okay? So that is the reason we need the CloudWatch agents, all right? So I'm on the step 5. So in the management console, we're going to go to the system manager, okay? So first, we're going to go to the system manager, okay? Okay, we got a lot of options on the left-hand side, and we're going to do the run commands. So why we need to do the run commands? And because from our system manager, we can access the EC2 without using the, for example, the PuTTY and those kind of things. Okay, so we can, directly from this. So we are going to go to the run command on the left-hand side. Where is that? Run command on the left-hand side under the session manager. Okay, and we're gonna select the button next to the AWS configuration, AWS package. Okay. Where is this thing? Anybody find out what this is supposed to be? Typically,
James, you need to
appear
click run a command.
I need to click the run command, right? Okay, so we got to find this AWS configure AWS package.
Like the fifth one down.
AWS configuration. AWS configuration AWS package. This one. AWS, again, I just want to make sure AWS configure AWS package. So we're going to select this one. Okay. And we're going to scroll to the command parameters. So we are going to open this as well, right? Yeah, there's so many things happening around me right now. It's kind of drive me crazy. You know, I got people mowing the lawns out there. I got people, you know, doing the landscaping. It's very noisy. All right, so action, we're going to install. The name is going to be Amazon CloudWatch Agent. Okay, so the name is going to be right here. Okay, we're going to install Amazon CloudWatch Agent version, the latest.
James, how did you get there after you went to AWS config AWS package? How did you get to that? Okay.
Okay, good question. If you select this one, put a, you know, select this blue dots here, and all you need to do is just scroll down.
I'll scroll down. Okay.
I'm going to give you a minute to catch up. And in the meantime, there is just a lot of noise, you know, outside my window. All right, so the version is the latest. So in the targeted sections, so we're gonna go down a little bit more. There's the targeted sections. We're gonna choose the instance manually. That is right in the middle. So we're gonna choose the instance manually. And then under the instance, we're gonna choose the web server. Instance, this is the web server. Is this the, oh yeah, it is the, under the name, it is the web server.
Hey, James, where do you see the checkbox next to web server at?
All right, hold on 1 second. Okay. Hold on 1 second. There's a little 1 second of a power failure just to drive my computer, make my computer all look different. All right, I'm sorry. What was the question?
When it says under instances, select the checkbox next to web server. Where is that?
Okay, so first of all, choose the one in the middle under the target. Choose the instance manually, right? Then you scroll down this under the instance. They only have one instance, okay? And if you move to the right a little bit, you see this is a web server, and then you check this box. All right, so this configuration install the CloudWatch to the CloudWatch agent to your web server. We only have one computer right now, you know, the web server. So the so we're using this run command to install this. You know, imagine this, and I want you to imagine this. You know, right now I only have one. We need to install the CloudWatch agent. What if you have hundreds or thousands out there that you are using, or the company is using, and you want to install them? So in that case, it's gonna all list right here. So you can just click, select them. Then with a one shot, you're gonna have all of these guys installed with a CloudWatch agent. And that is the beauty using the system manager. It is when you're working with, you know, many of the system out there, and this tool is gonna be so convenient. Okay. All right, at the bottom of this page, click run. So we're gonna scroll all the way down. We're gonna accept the the others setup or configuration. We're gonna run this. In progress. Okay, and you can refresh this. And this actually, once again, go out. We only have one target. Okay, that's the web server. So we're gonna install this. All right, under the target and output. So targets and outputs, and once again, this is the target, and once again, it's still in progress. Refresh this. It's got done already. Once again, imagine this, you have hundreds or thousands of server out there, how are you going to be able to, to do this? Yeah, this makes so simple. All right, it is showing the success, on your computer, the success of installing the agent.
Mine says in progress still. I can't find the refresh button. Oh, I see it up here.
Yeah, drive up there. Okay.
Okay, it's a success.
All right, good. All right, so the step number 13. So they want us to choose under the target and the output. So this is the web server. Okay, they want us to choose this one, and they want us to do the view output. Right here is a view output. Okay, so once again, success. Okay. All right, so you should see the message of success installed the AWS. Let's see whether we can see this message. Probably that's under the output. Yep, under the output. All right, the command output displayed. Okay, and initiating and the plugins install output, and so on, and finally successfully installed. So we did have a message. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, you were looking at step 2 output. You need to go up and see the step 1 output.
Step 1 output. Okay, this is step 2 1 output. This is step 1. Okay. So again, this is the same thing here. Okay. And I'm sorry, once again, the people are, outside my windows, just making a lot of noise. All right, successfully installed this. All right, this is step name. Wait a minute, that's the step 1 output, right?
Yeah, the step 1 is unsatisfied. It's not installed, so it suggests you try the step 2 instead, because step 2 is installed correctly.
Yeah, anyway, it has been installed correctly now. Okay. All right, so we're using this, and we're using the run commands to install the agent, and they give us some, feedback that this has been installed. Okay, so once again, if this is okay with your computer, is on your computer correctly or not? All right, so we're going to continue into the step number 15. Okay, so we're going to go to parameter store. Parameter store, where are you?
Mr. James.
Yeah, go ahead.
My output do not say success. I don't know. Successful. It only just shows step execution skip due to unsatisfied precondition. Do I need to refresh something?
Now let me ask you this: are you looking at the
1?
Yeah, you're looking at the step number 1, and actually, if you scroll down a little bit more, and step number 2, and you click output.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. That is success. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then you scroll all the way down. It says successfully installed.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Thank you.
All right, so we'll move on to the step number 15. So on the left-hand side, on the parameter store, and we're going to create a parameter store, create a parameter, and the name is a monitor web server. and descriptions, collect web logs, and a system metric. Okay, and in the value right here, if you scroll down a little bit, in the value, and they give us this code already. So we need to copy and paste this. All right, this is quite a bit. So be careful when you copy this code. Don't miss anything. That was a lot, you know, a lot of braces. So be careful on that. Don't miss anything. So this is the parameter. All right, so this parameter, so we just copy to, it is, you know, it is about a configuration. So it defines the logs and the matrix. So the log is the 2 web servers log files to be collected and sent to the CloudWatch. And also matrix is about CPU, disk usage, and memory matrix, and also sent to the CloudWatch matrix. All right, so this is the parameter store. All right, we are on the step number 17, so create parameter.
Do we click it again or no on the right side?
On the right side,
Oh, where it says create parameter again, right there?
let's see.
I know I saw you
Oh,
click it the first time,
no.
but like you see how it's right there again. Did we
No,
do it again?
no, that means you create another one. Okay, so when you're creating this parameter at the bottom here, button is a create parameter.
Mr. Jim, the standard, the tier is gonna be standard, right?
The tiers are gonna be standard. We don't, that is part of the default setting, and we are
That
not
is-
changing.
okay,
Yeah,
changing
we're
that.
not changing that.
All right.
Okay, once again, this value in the parameter store is very important, so make sure you copy this correctly.
James, I gotta ask, I know I ask the same thing all the time, but is this the back end of creating this CloudWatch? Is there a way easier way to create one with the GUI on the regular website?
What is the regular website? Are you talking about management console?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, this is a management console.
So every time you want to create a CloudWatch, you have to come in the back end and create it this way. There's no easier way to click something like a software that does it. No.
Correct. Okay. So this one looks like pretty daunting, you know, again, because, you know, they are using the parameter store. Okay. And also using the system manager to, you know, to install this. Okay. So we are actually doing some preparation work, you know, for the CloudWatch at this moment. Because we are still in the system manager. Okay, we are doing some preparation work. Okay. Step number 17. So this parameter will be referenced when starting CloudWatch agent. So once again, your CloudWatch agent running in the web server gonna base on this parameter and be able to collect information and send to the CloudWatch. Okay. So now we're gonna use another run commands to start CloudWatch agent on the web server. So earlier we just installed. Okay, earlier we just installed. So on the left-hand side, you're gonna expand the left-hand side and go to the run command again on the left-hand side. All right, this is step number 19 now. We're gonna click the run commands. And in the search bar, okay, and we are going to select the following document name prefix. So you're gonna click the search bar. If you click the search bars, and you'll have a few things shows up, and the first thing is document name prefix. So you're gonna select that. So basically we're building a filter, okay? Document name prefix. And then we're gonna choose equal right below this. And then we're gonna enter this phrase or this name. Copy and paste. So Amazon CloudWatch Dash Management Agent. Okay, verify the filter is a document name prefix equal colon Amazon, and at the end, press enter.
Where do we put the name?
I'm sorry, say that again. Where do we put a name?
Yeah, the
Is that
name
what
we
you-
copied.
Is a put it right behind the colon, after equal in the search bar. In the search bar. Okay, let me do this again. Okay. So I click the search bar, first choose the document name prefix. Okay, and right below this, choose equals. And then behind this, it is a copy and paste the Amazon CloudWatch Dash Management Agent.
I don't see prefix. When I click on this, I see only document name.
Okay.
Maybe choose equals anyway. Yeah, I
No, no.
here see only document name without word prefix.
Maybe your screen is not
Mine's,
wide.
mine's like that too.
Yeah, mine too.
You just say document instead of a document name, instead of a document name prefix.
Yeah.
Mine did at one point.
I still see
Run command,
equals.
it'll do it if you hit run command. If you have the orange thing that says run command.
Yeah. You have to click the run command again. Okay, so let me start from beginning. So I click run command. Okay, now the search bar right here, you gotta click the run command again. Okay, then you have a command document. Under the command document, if you click on that, then you got a document name prefix equal, and you build this once again, this filter. Is that getting better?
It asks to click enter as well.
Mm-hmm. So if you, after you finish this and you press enter, and because this is so many of these options below, so it's kind of hard to find. So you, based on the filter, you can find this. So if we found the Amazon CloudWatch Dash Management Agent.
When I click enter, nothing happens.
You take a couple seconds before it shows up. And when do you have this part right behind the equals? Are you okay? Are you okay? Did you build this filter? Are we okay or not? Did you find these things?
I did, but do you choose anything from list with names below? Because like I have like long list of names after I click this run command, right? So now I have document name prefix. I choose equals. I enter this manage at Eggman, but I still have this long list of below, like this Amazon CloudWatch.
Sergey, hit enter.
Yeah, just press enter at the end of this long commands. Just press enter, and then you go down and search, and I found this one.
Oh,
Amazon
oh,
CloudWatch
oh.
Management Agent. You only found one. All right, once again, I'm gonna give you a minute and make sure that you have done this correctly, and make sure you found the Amazon CloudWatch Manage Agent under the run command, and also under the command document. All right, so I feel like you're okay. And this is step 21, choose the Amazon CloudWatch Manager Agent. So we're gonna choose this one. Or do we need to click this itself?
Yep, clicking on that opens a new tab.
Yeah, we need to open this a new tab. We need to click the blue color, open up a new tab.
Content tab.
Yep, and then we're gonna go to step 22, go to the content. And we are not gonna change anything, okay? We are not gonna change anything. So this is the script. Okay, this is a script. Holy cow, that is a lot of stuff there. All right, so click the content and scroll to the bottom to see the actual script that will run on the target instance. Oh my God, that's a lot of stuff, right? All right, does the script reference the AWS Manager, the parameter store? And it's because you're gonna retrieve that configuration from the parameter store. So the reason why you are using the parameter store, it is your agent, the CloudWatch agent. You don't want to install all of these scripts in each of the instance. For example, you got 1,000 of them out there. So instead of using parameter store and have the CloudWatch agent, always reference this parameter store instead. So you don't have a central place, just keep one copy of this. Okay, close the current web, the tab. Okay, so I don't need this. I'm not going to close it at this moment. I'm just going to go back to the previous tab here. Okay, just in case, okay. And so we're going to return to run a command tab, this one here. And verify that you have a select has a blue dots with the Amazon CloudWatch Management Agent. Make sure you select this one. That's step 23. And step 24 in the command parameter. If you scroll down a little bit in the command parameter, okay, action configure. Okay, I don't have to change that. Mode, EC2, don't need to change anything. Optional configuration source, SSM, I don't need to change anything. Optional configuration location, okay, and we're gonna put this there. Monitor web server. Optional restart, select yes. Optional restart, it is yes. All right, so run command is gonna run this script with these options. So this configuration this configured agent to use the configuration you previously stored in the parameters store. I think it's a pretty complicated. And once again, you have to think about that. If you're working with thousands of computers out there, you have a central place. You only have to make one copy of this. Okay, and thousands of the copy of the CloudWatch agent running on the thousands of the EC2 is going to just reference this one copy of the configuration. Okay, are you doing this? Danny, are you there? Jepte, are you there? Are you doing this?
I'm there.
Cool.
Which step is this?
This, this is a step 25. I'm sorry, we just finished the step 24. We just finished the step 24. Okay, we are into the step 25. So under the targets, again, scroll down a little bit, choose the instant manually, the middle one. Again, we have to identify the one we're going to use, which is the web server. So we're going to select this box. And if you scroll to the right, you will see this is web server under the name. All right, so once again, if you have thousands of EC2s out there, and you may only want to install this to say, 100. So you can actually, there's hundreds shows up here and under the instance, so you can select that. All right, step 27, scroll down more. And to the end, we're gonna run this. All right, once again, please be careful if you click run. If your selection is incorrect, then your computer gonna blow up right in front of your face. Be careful.
I already clicked run and I didn't double check. I'm worried.
All right. So
If you don't hear from me, guys, it was a good time.
okay, step 27, click run. So I'm clicking this. In progress. And
Mr.
again,
James?
Yeah, go ahead.
Mine did not run. It says document Amazon CloudWatch Management Agent does not support parameter. What did I do wrong?
Ooh, you just click run, right? The step 27, right? Did you copy everything here?
Yeah, I did.
And you found this. Did you select the one? Did you select this one?
Yeah, the web server.
Yeah, the web server. Anybody has a similar issues?
And I choose instances manually, right?
System value. What do you mean? If you are in the run commands and the step 23, and make sure you select the Amazon CloudWatch and Manager Agent, and make sure you do the detail on the step 24. And step 24, pretty much we didn't change anything except enter the monitor web server. This is optional. And in the target, there's 3 targets. Did you choose the one in the middle? Choose the instance manually.
Yeah, I did that. EC2 SSM. Do we do anything about the option configuration location? That is
Yes.
empty, right?
The optional configuring location, you should copy the monitor-web server there.
Oh, I think I missed that part.
Yeah, but I don't think this is what should give you an error message there.
I think it would, because he said that if the arrow is talking about the command parameters.
Okay. Hey, so let me take a look at my computer. So command status, it has been, I refresh this, has been run. Overall status, success. Overall status should change to success. The run commands here. Okay, we still have a lot to do. We probably won't be able to finish this in 90 minutes. Okay. Monitoring application log using the CloudWatch log. Okay. So once again, the logs gonna be from the EC2 gonna be sent to the CloudWatch, and we're gonna monitor these. Okay. Let's see what we need to do. Step 29. Okay, what's the two type of data, access log and error log. And you'll begin by accessing the web server. So choose the detail drop-down menu above this instruction, and then choose show. Okay, so we're gonna go to the detail. We're going to go to the show, and we're gonna get a web IP address. So this is the public IP address, copy. And we're gonna open up a new tab. We're gonna go to another tab and copy paste this IP address there. And we see the web server is working because we actually access the default Apache web server's web page. Okay, this is the test page. Okay, so once again, we know the web server is working. And behind this, we're gonna do /star. And this is step 31. Okay. So we're receiving the error message after this. It says not found. Okay, because we actually go to this web server and try to look at this page. This page does not exist at this moment. We're going to keep this open this is step 32. And we're going to go back to the AWS Management Console. And actually, I'm going to start another page. Okay, this is the Management Console. And now we're going to work on the CloudWatch. And this is step 33. Hey, are you guys okay, or you need a few more minutes? Or Mr. Wahab, can you continue or not? You need
yeah, I just figured, excuse me, I just figured it out. So the mistake I made was that when I copied the monitor server, I copied the word enter with it. So
Okay. All right, go ahead, catch up with this is Steve. You need a few more minutes. In fact, it's about 2 o'clock. And if you need a quick 5 minutes bathroom break, go ahead, do it. Okay.
So somehow I lost my command. I don't know what happened. I had hit the back button and now I can't find it up to step 24. I was at step 24, but now I can't even find the Amazon CloudWatch agent.
You talk about step 24, right?
Yes, so I was up to that step and it tells you to close out the current tab. And so I had done that. But I had went to the wrong command parameters. I had went to the left-hand tab. So when I hit back, it didn't bring me back.
Okay, let me ask you this, step 24, and that's before the web page. That's before the web page, okay? And did you complete step 25, 26, 27? Did you do the step 24, 25, 26, 27, 28?
I was
Did you-
at step 23. I
Uh-huh.
closed the tab. I returned back to the original tab I was at. And then there's two different command parameters. So I went to run a command versus scrolling down. And when I went to run a command, I realized I was in the wrong place. And when I hit back, it did not bring me back to the page with everything I had just done. But when I went back to Systems Manager to try to do it again, it recognizes that it's there. I just don't know where to go to find it.
Okay, so it's System Manager right here. Okay, and System Manager, and we need to do this run commands, right? No, let me see this. Okay, so in the System Manager run command, okay, so if you click the run command, and click the run command again, or command history. No, that's history. Click the run command again. And you need to find this. Do you see this? And this actually bring you back to the step 20.
Yes, I see that.
Okay, so we started with the step 20 in the search bar, choose document prefix, choose equal, copy and paste, the Amazon CloudWatch Dash Manager agent, copy and paste, and then press enter to search for this. So you found it. And this is step 21. Okay, so this is step 21. All right, and we're not gonna go take the content anymore because we're not changing anything. We simply need to select this one and go down to the, let me see, where's this? Okay, we are on the step 23 now. So after, make sure you select this one.
But it won't even let me enter the prefix stuff all over again because it recognizes that there's already one that's been made.
Okay, you can X this out. Okay, if you see what I'm pointing to, you can X this out, and you can
It doesn't
start.
even give me that option.
Okay, I want you to make sure you are on the right page. So you have a run a command, then you have a command document. Do you see the command document?
Yes, I'm there. I think that because I have already created this command document, it won't let me make a duplicate. What it just won't. So I'm trying to find what I just made because it's there. I did it. I just backed out of it and I can't find it now.
Okay, so we're gonna do a search. Okay, we're gonna do a search. So, you got a lot of stuff right below this. Okay, they are page after page after page of this thing. That's why we are gonna do a search. So if you click this box and first you choose a document name prefix, and then choose equal. Okay, then copy the Amazon CloudWatch Management Agent right behind the colon. Then press enter. And you will find the document that we need to work with.
Thank you, I found it.
Okay, then you still have a few more steps to do. That's step 24. So you got to scroll down, make sure you select this. Okay, then you got to go down. There's a configuration, we don't change EC2, we don't change SSMN, we don't change. Optional configuration location, you do need to copy monitor-web-server onto there. And you don't have to change that. And under the target, you're going to choose the one in the middle, choose the instance manually. Then make sure you select this instance by checkbox. Then you should be able to scroll all the way down and click run.
Thank you.
So actually working. High five.
Yes, I'm in progress.
High five. All right. All right, so the next thing, it is, task number 2. So we're gonna actually work on the CloudWatch now. All right, so what I did is I just go to the upper left-hand side under the AWS, logo. I right-click on this, and I choose the open link in a new tab. So I open another tab. All right. So if you're following along with me on the step 2930, and also the tab of 31 and 32, you need to go to the details on the instruction page. Click show. And you're going to copy this IP address, which is the web page. And you're gonna open up another page tab, and and go there. Go to that IP address. All right, so that will show you the default web server's web page. Give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, let's continue to see how much more we can do about this, okay? So I'm on the step 33. Okay, so we are going to work on the CloudWatch now. So on the left-hand side, we gotta find the log groups. So if you expand the logs, you're gonna see log groups. Okay, we're gonna choose log groups. So there's a 2 log already, HTTP access log and HTTP error log. And if you don't see this, refresh the page. I'm sorry, refresh this sections. Okay, step 35. We're gonna work with the HTTP access log. So click HTTP access log. Okay, and there's a detail here. Step 36, in the log stream section. This is the log streams sections. And we're gonna choose the log stream in the table. So this is my log stream in the table here. Select this. And actually, we gotta click this log string. Right, so this is the log strings from the EC2 instance. Okay, are you seeing these many of this crazy stuff here? These are the log. All right, somebody say yes.
I don't see my IP, however, in this log.
You don't see your detail.
No, I see bunch of these things, but I don't see my IP.
You don't see your ID.
IP, internet IP.
IT. ID.
Yeah, he refers to his IP.
IP. You don't see your IP? Is that what you're saying?
James, I don't see either.
Yeah, just click on the expansion. There's a triangle, right? And then after that, it's going to be in the first line. 195, 160 is going to be your, isn't it?
Okay. What is again? What did you ask? You know, the IP address is 35.212 on mine.
And these are the information from the browser that reached to this website that was trying to reach. So it must be our own computer's IP address and the browser.
All right, my IP address is 74, I think. Okay, let me see. What is my IP? Okay, what is my IP address? All right, so I'm 74.81.219.196, 74.81. Okay, 74.81.219.196. So my computer, this is from my computer, and try to issue this command, get command to the web server. So this is the log of the access. Right? Is that what you're asking? I tell you what, don't worry about this detail at this moment. No IP from 04 page, 404 page. There's no IP from the 0. Okay. All right. So all different IP from here. I'm not sure exactly what you meant. Okay. All right, so let's see what else we can do for this first. Maybe when we're doing more, we're gonna see it. So you see the lines with your star request with the code 404. Okay. Log data should be displayed and it consists of GET requests. These are all GET requests. These are all GET request. Okay. And additional information, you should see a line with your /star request with the code 404. Let me open this up more. I see 403.
It's the fifth
You
one
have
down. The fifth one down, you got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. Zach here, and you probably have not selected a log group. Okay, so if you go to the log group, you're gonna have these 2 log groups. All right, so you're gonna choose the HTTP access log.
Yeah, this is the problem. I don't have those two. I never saw.
Okay, so if you go to CloudWatch,
Okay.
and go to the left hand side under the log, you have a log group.
Yes, I chose that. Yes, I'm stuck at step 35. Yeah, when I press log groups, I don't see these 2 logs: HTTP access logs and HTTP error log. I don't see. It's backend blank.
Wait a minute. Do you see these 2 logs? HTTP access log and HTTP error? No, you got no logs at all? No log group?
No.
You got no log group at all.
No, it says read more about logs. You have not created any log groups. Maybe I made a mistake.
Maybe you haven't paused the script and then related the log.
Did you click a refresh?
Yeah, so many times I refresh it. Yeah, again and again. I did.
And that could be, I say it could be, okay, that could be all the way up here. These things, and when you copy and paste these things.
Again? Oh, okay. I did one time. All right, okay, let me see.
Well, actually, I really don't want you to go back in because, that you have to redo a lot of things right now. In this case, I would rather you just to take a look, on what I'm doing, to get some idea instead. Okay. Because, I know, everybody, you are going to be tested on about these things now, right? You gotta know all of these details because you're gonna be tested about this, right? Your certification exam gonna test you about this detail, right?
You asking me? I'm so sorry. You asking me?
I'm joking with you guys.
Oh.
Whoa, because that was not funny. I was like, what?
I was gonna surprise.
I just want to see your smile.
All right, I'll just keep.
Sorry about that. I have to do it.
Put us in shock.
But no, you're not going to be tested on this detail. Okay. Anyway, this is how you're going to be able to solve the log group. And thank you. Your eyes is better than mine. And because I didn't find that 444, and it's actually right here. Okay, 4, and this line right here. Okay, so create a metric filter in the CloudWatch log. So there's a lot of stuff here, you know, and imagine this if you have, 1,000 system out there, okay. All right, so in the left panel, choose the log group. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna choose the log group. Okay, and from the actions, this is step 39. And we're gonna create a metric filter.
Or you have to select
Yeah, I have to select this one, right? Yeah, access the log, right? So this is a very tedious, helping us to experience how to filter and be able to find the right information, right? So HTTP access log, go to action and select the filter, create a filter, metric filter, create a metric filter. Okay, so filter pattern. Okay, so we are gonna base on these things right here. We're particularly on the looking for the log 404 on the status code. Okay, and we are going to press enter. Is that right? No.
No, you have to select the instant. Yeah, this one. Select log data. So this one, choose the instant.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose this instance.
Yeah, just a test. Yeah, this one.
And click the test pattern.
Yeah.
All right, so after we test the pattern, and we're looking for 404. Go test the result. Request the start. All right, so did this work correctly? Because I think we are filtered for the status code.
You gotta go, James, you gotta go further over.
Huh? Slide over.
Drag the bottom further over. Right there, there you go. See the code?
Yep, you got it. Thank you. 404 status code 404 here. So you actually, they filter the information based on this. So much information. And once again, imagine this, thousands of lines here, and how you'll be able to, find your stuff quickly. Okay, event number 4, number 5. So, you got this 404 things shows up. All right, so that's a step number 42 and 43. And also click next. Okay, so in the create a filters name, and we're gonna put as a 404 error code. Filters name right here. And in the matrix detail, and matrix namespace. So see, we are actually creating a namespace. It is called log matrix. And the matrix name is 404 arrows. And the matrix value is 1. Okay. Okay, so after you put in a 1 there, and you should be able to click next. If it's not, just click any of these fields, and this next will shows up. So click next. I'm on the step of 48 now. Create a matrix filter. Okay, now the matrix filter can be used in an alarm. So we build a matrix. Okay, we're building the matrix looking for the 404 error code. So in the future, there's a 404 code shows up, we're gonna get an alarm. Wait a minute, we still have to create an alarm. Okay, so this is step 49. Okay, so you must configure the alarm to send a notification so when too many 404 not found errors are received. Okay, so in the 404 error panel, where is this 404 panel? Choose the checkbox in top right corner.
I think you have to scroll down.
404 panel.
Yeah, select this this 44 error in the this one select.
Click on this or select this.
Yeah, select and you will be able to create. Yeah, scroll up. Yeah, just choose the create alarm from this bottom.
Create an alarm here. So in the 404 arrows here, select this. So this will change it to blue color. And in the metric filter, and create an alarm. Okay, so we are going to do on the step of 51 now. Configure the following setting. In the metric sections, this metric section, for period, select 1 minute. Period right here is by default is 5 minutes. So click drop down, choose 1 minute. In the condition sections, select the following: the 404 arrows. Yes. Select the greater or greater equal, the second one, and select the value of 5. Okay. Default they put 10,000 here, so we're gonna select 5. So in other words,
Mr. James, how do you get to this part?
Okay, if you scroll up.
Okay, scroll down. Okay.
No, if you right here, if you scroll down, you see 404 arrow, and you have to select this box. Then move up a little bit, click create an alarm, and it will get you into another page.
Got it. Thank you.
So we select 1 minute period. Okay, and for the condition, static. That's the threshold type is static. It is not an anomaly detection. Okay, greater / equal value 5. So when we get 5 of the 404 error code, the alarm will be triggered. Click next. And this is step number 52. In the notifications sections. Okay, so we are going to use the SNS. So we gotta create a topic, and we also have to create a subscriber. Okay. And create a new topic. Where is that? Create a new topic. In alarm, we're gonna create a new topic. Email endpoint, we received it. So we are going to put an email address here. Okay, default CloudWatch alarm topic. No. Okay, are we going to change this or not? I'll create a new topic. All right, so we are going to keep this name, default CloudWatch alarm topic. Okay, and the email address, I'm going to put my email address. Because you need to be a subscriber. You need to confirm this before you receive the email. Okay, so create topic. The topic has been created. And I'm gonna go to my email. Refresh. I'm gonna receive AWS notifications here. And I need to confirm my subscription. All right, subscription confirmed. Great. All right, so we are on the step number 53 now. Okay. The name and the descriptions. What is the name and description?
Oh, you have to do next. You have to do next first.
Yeah, I gotta click next. Okay, name and description. Okay, about this alarm. Okay. And we're gonna do 4 arrows. That is the name of this alarm. Description. And we're gonna go next. Scroll down, and we're gonna create an alarm.
What number are you at again? Because I was doing the default when I did the email, check my email, and then I lost you guys.
Okay, and that was 52. 52 is create a topic. So after you confirm that, you should just go down and click next. Okay, then we'll take you to the page 50, step 53. And that the step 53 is very simple. You just give it a name, give it a description, and click next and create an alarm.
Okay, got it. I'm there. I'll do it. Thank you.
This is wonderful. We have been doing some heavy duty clicking on the management console, and look like everybody follow along pretty well. All right, Arma, did you take a power nap?
Yeah, I finished and I stalled the time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I did too.
Okay.
The allergy is killing me, and I have to take 20 minutes of
Yeah.
power. All right.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, you're coming back, what, next week?
On 12th of September.
You'll be back in the
next
States,
Monday.
Next
Yeah.
Monday? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So you arrive on the 12th.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, cool. So you got 1 more week with the family.
Mhm.
Okay, you're gonna eat a lot of good food for us. All right. All right, so on the step of 55, so go to your email, confirm your subscription, we did already, and come back to the management console, and we're gonna go to the CloudWatch. Okay, so the CloudWatch, and look at the alarm. So I'm gonna refresh this page. Okay, it says insufficient data. Okay, so in the left panel, choose CloudWatch, and your alarm might be appear in orange. Okay, and indicator is insufficient data to trigger the alarm. Okay, insufficient. I don't see the orange color. it is insufficient data right now. All right, so now you're going to access to the web server to generate some log data. Return to your the browser as your page. Okay. And we're going to copy and paste the IP address, and we're also going to put a star number 2 behind the IP address. Okay, so this IP address star 2.
We're going back to that same page and just putting star 2.
It's not found, right? So there's a star and a star 2. So I'm gonna refresh this, and I'm gonna refresh this, I'm gonna refresh this, and I refresh this, and just try to trigger, many times that it couldn't find this page. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more times, just make sure the web server is pissed off. Okay, so I'll go back to the CloudWatch and see whether the alarm has been generated or not. Okay. All right, actually it's in alarm now. And then they want us to check our email because, we were notified. I don't see any email yet. Okay, yours is still insufficient data. Yeah, because, go to this 2 web page and make sure you refresh it a couple times. That generate a 404 error.
I think you have to check the social or promotion.
Promotion?
Yeah, promotion, the section promotion and social.
Yeah,
primary.
Yeah. Alarm for, yep, you're so right. So you went to my promotion. Okay, so I did receive this email. Sophia it says action enabled. What are you talking about?
It doesn't give me hold on. It still says insufficient data. I'm refreshing it. Like you said, it still says insufficient data.
Yeah, if you refresh this page, I actually shows it in alarm now with a red color. And make sure you go to these 2 pages, and refresh that several times. Because each time it's gonna generate a 404 errors, and you have to generate at least 5 of these before you trigger the alarm.
Okay. I think I ran out of time. So I'm trying to go on to my
You ran out of time.
because I'm trying to go on to the details so I can get the IP address because I don't know what happened to it on my screen. And now it says please log in again.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, that's not quite possible because mine still have an hour and a half to go.
I know mine says 128.
Yours is
So I don't-
128?
Yeah, I don't know why. If I restart, if I sign in again, will it sign off my lab?
That's right.
Well, if you just hit start lab again, it should just keep the information.
Oh,
at
yeah,
the top.
yeah. And see whether you can just click the start lab again, see whether you can continue.
Okay. All right, I'll let you guys know. All right, I'll try again.
Hi.
So we continue.
Mr. James,
Yeah, go ahead.
my alarm shows okay.
Okay, and first of all, you need to go to this pages. You got to make sure refresh a couple times. You need to have a 5. Okay, 5. You have to refresh this at least 5 times to trigger 5 of the 4 arrow before the alarm get triggered. Remember, that's our configuration. You have to see at least 5 times. All right, let me see whether we need to, we really don't have time now, and let's see whether we need to continue this or not. Monitor instance metric using CloudWatch. Creating real-time notifications. Configure real-time notification, this is all notifications. And monitoring the infrastructure compliance. You can use the config to do that. We still have about, we can stretch this for another 20 minutes and see whether we can do it or not. All right, anybody else has a lab expired or timeout? No? Okay, we're gonna push a little bit more. So we're on the task 3, monitor instance metric using the CloudWatch. Okay, so we are going to the servers. We're gonna go to the EC2. All right, so once again, I'm gonna open another page so I can keep this page. So I'm gonna go to EC2s. And this is step 62, 63. Go to instance. There's only one running instance, web server. Okay, and we're gonna select this, and then we'll go down to the monitoring. Okay, let me go. All right, so monitoring, so we have these open up. Okay, you have CPU utilization and so on. So these matrix and also the graph were automatically built by AWS for us to use. Okay, and especially on the CPU usage. Okay, choose the monitoring tab in the following, okay, examine the metric presents. So you can see, once again, particularly on the CPU usage, and you have a little spike there. Okay. Okay, so step 66. And we're gonna go back to the CloudWatch. And we're gonna select a matrix. And we are going to select all matrix. So matrix, all matrix. Okay, and we're going to choose the CW agent. Scroll down or open up more. There's a CloudWatch agent. Gonna click this, and we're going to choose device, FS type, file system type, host, and path. And you can see this information here. This is actually inside the web server. This is your Linux things. Okay, so you actually can from the CloudWatch, because we got the CloudWatch agent. If you don't have a CloudWatch agent installed, you won't be able to see this because this is the operating system level. Okay, and so we got all this and choose the host. Okay, we're gonna under the host, choose the host. Wait a minute, where's the host?
In the top, yeah, in the top, just click in the CWA CW agents. No.
No, you have to click CW agent within the list of like scroll
Wait a
down.
minute. Scroll down.
Like it's highlighted in blue. It's CW agent, like right there next to all. Yeah,
Okay. So if we click a CW agent,
and then you click host.
and I'm gonna go host. Okay, and you may see the metric related to memory usage. Choose all. Okay, so this is a memory usage percentage, swap usage percentage. Okay, and we are going to go to the step 71, and we're going to choose all. CW agent. And once again, the past. There are other metrics. Okay, so once again, all of these are Linux stuff. Okay, so you can see device, you can see the root directory, you can see the /brown/user and so on. You can select matrix that you want to appear on the graph. So if you for example, if I select just the first one, all right, they are building a matrix graph on the top. Okay, right here. Or if we select more, and I'm select 3. Okay, so you have 3 lines of these, a different color. All right, so that's a CloudWatch. All right, task number 4, creating a real-time notification. All right, so we are going to back to the CloudWatch, and we are going to go to the events. We're going to go to events, and we're going to go to rules. Again, this is step 72, 73. The CloudWatch event is now is an event bridge now. CloudWatch event is now event bridge. This is what I mentioned in this morning. Okay, so they are moving away from just the CloudWatch events. They actually, all become the event bridge. Inside the event bridge, you have to set up the event buses. Okay. All right, so we're gonna create a rules. Okay, go to the event bridge. No, wait a minute. It wants to choose back to the CloudWatch event. Back to the CloudWatch event, the third one from the left. And we're gonna create a rules. This is step 74. Step 75. Okay. In the event source, and configure the following setting. Okay, event source, server's name, and this is event pattern. By default, is select the event pattern. Server's name is EC2, so we can type this. EC2, and the event type. Okay, it's the EC2 instance state change notification. Again, EC2 state change notification, that's the first one, the top one. Okay, and we have to choose the specific states. And we're going to choose the stop and the terminate. So we click the stop and click this again and choose terminate. So there's a two of the event we choose. If the web server, the EC2 instance got stopped or terminated, we want to be notified. Is that right? As an event. So if this event get triggered, then we want to be notified. Okay. And on the right-hand side, you're going to do the target. So, you know, I'm going to add the target. All right, so instead of using Lambda functions, we're going to use the SNS topic. And from the topic, we're going to choose the one we created before. Default CloudWatch topic. This is the one we created before. And we already, did a topic. We already did a subscriber. We already confirmed on our email, so we don't have to do that again. All right, then we're going to configure the detail. Okay, and in the root definitions, the name is instance stop terminate. Copy, paste, and we got to create this root. And that's the event rules. Okay. So the instance stop terminate the event, the rules has been created here. All right, we have 9 minutes. Okay. Configure real-time notifications. Step 79. Okay, and I'm gonna go back to the. So again, I'm gonna open another page. So I'm gonna go to SNS. SNS. Simple notification servers. And I'm gonna choose topic. This is step number 80. And we're gonna choose a name. Under the name column, you should see the single subscriber associated with your email address. Associated with my email address. So I click on that. Let me go back. Topic. I select the only topic we create. And if you scroll down, and you will see this associated with your email address. All right, so we're gonna go back to the servers and go to the EC2 now. In the instance and the web server. All right, so we're actually going to stop this to test this notification. So we're gonna select web server and we're gonna go to the instance state. And we're gonna stop instance. Stop. And we should receive an email detail that instance was stopped. All right, go to my email, take a look. It is not there. Go to the promotion. Still not there. Go to the social, not there. Refresh.
We got it.
You got it? I don't have it yet. I don't have that. Is my instance stopped? Web server stopping. Refresh this. Stopped. Oh, I got it. AWS notifications. Okay. And instance stopped. All right. So, again, this is a quick demonstration. You have a web server, which is important for you to keep this up and running, again, 24/7, every day of the year. If somebody stopped this, okay, you want to be notified. That trigger a alarm and trigger notifications. All right, so so we have a few more steps. Let's just push on to finish this. Otherwise, we're not going to have a good chance to come back to this. All right, next one is using config. Okay. Do we need to bring this back on? All right, so it didn't say, we need to restart this. So with AWS config, this is very important, okay? Understand what is AWS config. AWS config is a continual assess that is any change on the configuration of your EC2, for example. And if there's a change, they want to know, okay? Or again, using a notification. All right, so we are going to the config. So I'm going to search this config, AWS config. And once again, please make sure you understand what is config, okay? We are in the config here, and we're going to click get start. And choose next. So we're going to pretty much accept this default. I'm going to next. And management rules. I didn't say anything, so we're going to check next. And we're going to confirm. All right, so your config has to start. All right, we're gonna choose some rules here. So step 88 on the left-hand side, you got rules. And you're gonna click add rules. And we're gonna use AWS to manage the rules, okay? Instead of we creating a rules, okay? And step 91, required tag. Where is that? Let me see, add rules, AWS and manage the rules. Oh, we need to search. We're gonna search this, required tags. So there's a lot of rules there. We're gonna search this. So required tags, we're gonna select this. Okay, then we're gonna click next. All right, in the configuring rules, scroll down to the parameter. Trigger requirement parameters. Tag one key. And we're gonna choose project. Okay, I can just type this. All right, and again, make sure this is all lowercase. Project. Okay, we only have a one tag. Okay, they're only looking for one tag. Maybe looking for one tag out of many tags, but anyway, there's a tag one key gotta be equal to project. And we're gonna go to the next. And we're gonna go to the add rules. Okay, and we're gonna add the rules again. Still the AWS manage the rules. This is step 95. All right, and we are going to search EC2 volume in use check this rule. We're going to select this. Next. Okay, there's a name, there's a descriptions, a resource, so we don't have to change anything. Click next. And add rules. So we got two rules in this AWS config. All right. And you actually see there's 18 of a non-compliance resource out there already based on these rules. Okay. So once again, this is real quick just to demonstrate that config are going to go out to look for the resource. Okay. All right, so you actually look for these IDs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Non-compliance. This just
you have to select the compliance from the so no resource in scope just move down. Yeah, scroll down. So just select non-complaint, just select complaint from. Yeah. Yeah,
so you want me to select complaint?
Yeah, and you want to see the complaint.
Yeah, so this is the compliant. Okay. All right, so this is actually compliant. But if you look at the non-compliant, there's a lot of EC2 out there. They are not compliant with this, without that tag. Okay, and this real quick just to show you about the AWS config, and based on the tag values, and because you require the tag, and they can see whether these resource out there has been compliant or not. Of course, we are looking for the EC2, but they actually check everything. So you got ACL, so you got route tables and so on, security groups. They don't have this tag, so they are all non-compliant. But if only one is compliant, which is the resource, the EC2 instance, so they are compliant. So if you go out there, if Mitch, go out there and change this EC2's tag. Okay, so from project to something else, for example. Okay, and then your config would detect that. And also, if you configure the notification, this notification will be sent to you say, hey, this is EC2, you know, supposed to have this, you know, tag, you know, value with the project, but this is either no longer there or this has been changed to something else. So in that case, give you a notification, you know, give you a, you know, a heads up that you gotta look into this, you know, why this has been changed. Okay, and once again, when you have a, you know, hundreds or thousands of resources out there, and it's impossible for you to look for this individually. All right, so you have to use some kind of automation like this using a AWS config and help you to find out the configurations and is compliant or not. All right, so please keep in mind the AWS config, okay? All right, I think we finally finished this. It's a very, very long, lots of details. And if you got stuck somewhere, it is okay. And at least you got a little bit more experience on working with the management console, understand what is the matrix in the CloudWatch, and also, you know, the metric, you know, based on the value in the metric, if they cross that value, trigger the alarm and trigger alarm, then at least, you know, you should do is trigger the SNS so they can send an email. Okay. All right. Yeah, go ahead.
Those would have represented all the instances that would have been under our purview?
There's only one instance right now. So again, imagine that you have 1,000 of instances over there. Okay, and then you're looking for the configuration, but this configuration we are looking for is just simply just a tag with a value of a project. Okay, so imagine there's, you know, thousands of EC2 out there. There's 100 of the EC2 with this project. So you're looking for that. You know, you want to make sure they have the same tag value.
What I'm asking, we're only able to see what resources that we have. We're not seeing anybody else's resources.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Can you see from another VPC? I think, no, wait a minute. I do think you can configure this so you will be see, if you're using the organization, if you have multiple accounts, the config will work with multiple accounts. Okay. But they have to be in the organization.
So we're only able to see our resources.
When you say we, our resources, we, you know, we may have multiple accounts.
I understand that. So
yeah.
Even if we configured it to see all of our resources in our account, we're not seeing anybody else's account resources. That's what I'm asking.
Correct. If you have another account that's absolutely not part of yours, no, you have no access to that. You cannot see that. Okay, but if you put multiple accounts that belongs to the same organization, then you can use the config to see all of them because they are in the same organizations. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Hey, you know, we do need to take a break. So let's come back at 3:20, and when we come back at 3:20, please bring up your emails with your vouchers numbers so we can schedule the exam before, you know, before the end of the day. Okay, so we'll come back at 3:20. Okay.